Hi, and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 275. I'm Jessica, also known as Naturally Nitty.
And I am Allena, also known as Star Knits. Today is March 4th. This is our monthly podcast. If you're a first time watcher, welcome back. If you're a regular, thanks. If you're a first time watcher, welcome. If you're a regular, thanks for coming back.
So grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us.
Okay. Do you have any mojo from last month?
No.
I do. So for knitting, I finished my stocking.
Ooh, awesome.
And I turned it in for my 50% because this is part of my detention now.
Mhm.
But you can see, like, I put a unicorn on there, and then there's a TARDIS,
That's wonderful.
and then I put a Dalek on there, and then a weeping angel. It's really just an angel because it doesn't have like arms or anything, but I put an angel on there. So that's pretty cool. So that one's finished. I need to go put it away. And then I also finished.
Was yours the last one, or do you still need to do Andy's?
No, I did Andy's last year. Well, I finished it for this year.
Oh, that's right.
So then I'm doing the gnome along with Imagine Landscapes, where you just knit one of her gnomes a month for the year. And I did this one.
So cute.
So I found this house colored yarn that I had saved in my stash. So the first one I made was black and yellow. So I did Hufflepuff. This one's the Gryffindor one. I think next I'll do Ravenclaw. So this is the one I did. The one with three things. So those are the only knit or crochet things that I finished.
That'll be fun having all the different house colored gnomes.
Yeah. And I'm just doing different patterns and just having different gnomes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like moving forward a little bit so I don't have that sun on me.
But that's the only things. Do you have any whips?
Yes, I do. I can't remember if I showed this last time. It's a boneyard shawl. I might have ran and grabbed it. I don't remember. I just took a picture of it today and put it on Instagram because I realized I think I did show it. It's my purse project. I just knit on it when I'm, wherever. So it's very slowly coming along. But I also started Joe's sweater and I'm doing Spice.
Oh, yeah.
By Andrea Mowry, I believe. Yeah. Let me see if I can find the actual front picture of the pattern.
Is that worsted weight yarn that you spun for it?
Yes. I just spun. I forget what it asked for, but yeah, it's worsted. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's a cool sweater.
So it's a cardigan and it's like really simple stranded work. And I'll get it out. You start with the sleeves.
Oh, that's nice.
Let me see if you can see it's kind of hard to see in this light. But so it's like there's 2 rows, like it's every other stitch that's stranded and then like 2 rows and 1 row, and it just kind of like alternates between that. So it's super simple, which I like. And yeah, so far so good, but he's a man, so he's pretty big and I have a long ways to go because I only have this.
Yeah, and he's like 6'1" or 6'2",
almost 6'4".
Yeah, so he's really tall.
That reminds me, I need to measure his arm to underarm
Yeah.
because I'm guessing I'm going to have to go more than what the pattern calls for.
Yeah.
Just so that it's not, because a lot of stuff is like short on him. So, yeah, I need to do that. But I still have inches and inches to go before that matters. So, whatever. But that's basically, I think, let me check my notes. I think that's all my whips.
Okay. So I have a couple of whips because I am still doing a detention owl that I'm actively working on. So my carry around purse project are these socks, and I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing them. I'm kind of sick of knitting them, but hopefully I'll finish them and be able to finish them because I want them done, which is why they're part of my detention owl. But they are attached to my purse, so I take them with me everywhere. Also, the sweater vest for Andy is making progress.
That's exciting.
I finished this. I keep up where we watch TV. So I finished both fronts.
Very cool.
And joined them together, and now I'm doing the ribbing.
That's exciting.
I have this much yarn left because it was hand spun. So I did the ribbing first, like the button band, and then I'm almost done with that. And then I'm going to do the sleeves. And then I have to pull out some yarn and make pockets because Andy wanted pockets, but they're going to have to be a different color, I think,
which is totally fine. No, a different whatever yarn for the inside of the pockets, or are you putting them on the outside?
If I have enough, I'll put them on the inside because then I can just knit an edge.
Yeah.
Makes sense. If not, I might put them on the outside. I don't know. I'll see what Andy thinks because I really don't think I have enough to make pockets out of this yarn, but I can use other hand spun.
Yeah. Or if you match the color, because you dyed that, right?
Yeah, I don't think I have the dye left. I don't think I have any more left.
Oh.
We'll see. So, yeah, that is my works in progress.
Well, that's exciting. Yeah. I remember when you started that quite a while ago, so it's very exciting that it's gotten that far. All right, I'm just trying to read this tiny.
Super lame. I'm knitting and it takes me forever.
No, that's totally okay.
How about
spinning?
You right round. Do you have any spinning?
Yeah, just I think I showed you guys yesterday.
Or last month.
That's what I meant. My Spotted You fiber, it's called Frog Pajamas. I haven't really worked too much on it. I got sidetracked by Joe's sweater. So there's that much on a bobbin. I have probably less than half a braid left, but then I have a whole nother braid of it to go. So I just started spinning it and I do have other spinning too. So I found when rearranging and putting these shelves up, I found a very old turtle cup from my drop spindle. From back, I was looking from 2019 when we did spin together. I had started just spinning some of my heavy on the unicorn guts Rolags for fun to carry around for a purse project during that challenge. And so I had spun one, and then I started another one probably during Tour de Fleece because during the summer I like to have a little project going around. Anyway, so I finished the second one, and then I couldn't find it. But it unearthed itself somewhere. I don't even remember where. And all of a sudden I was like, I do have two of these because I looked all over when I finished spinning the second one and I couldn't find it. So I couldn't ply it. I mean, I could have plied it on itself, but I didn't want to. I wanted to ply it together. Anyways, I finished it. I got it out the other day and plied it on my matchless, which I haven't spun on in forever. So I think I want to get it out and get another braid of fiber and work on it because it's nice to use a treadle wheel. I've been using my electric spinner a little too much. or not too much, but it's very easy and quiet. It's nice to use during TV or movie watching, for sure. Because my wheel clacks a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like the bobbin just goes back and forth.
Or something. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but so anyways, I got 313 yards, 2-ply, probably fingering weight. I don't know, ish. I was thinking it'd be cool to spin like, I don't know, gray or green or maybe even blue like yarn, and then use this as like a color work portion of it
Oh yeah.
that just like accents the, I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but that'll be a way later date. All right, what are you spinning on?
Well, I finished this loop bat that I was spinning
Ooh.
for the detention owl.
That's
And
pretty.
I got 344 yards. I chain plied it, so you can see.
That's some awesome yardage then.
I think it was a 5-ounce bat. So
Still, I feel like when you do 3-ply or a chain ply or whatever, that's, and you have more than 300 from 4 or 5 ounces.
yeah. So this is. It's probably heavy fingering. Oops. Let's see if I can get you up close.
It's pretty.
Sorry. My directions are off.
You just keep moving it. It's okay.
So I finished that. I have to give it a bath still, but that's part of my detention owl too. And then I picked up this fiber that I got at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool from the lady across from me. It's Polypay and Dorset blend. It's about 8 ounces. So I started spinning it and I spun half of it and I just spun it. So it's pretty
Is it all just green or is it?
yeah, it was
Okay.
just a tonal.
Okay.
So these ones I'm gonna apply together and they'll probably be a worsted or Aran, maybe a light bulky when they're done. And then I was thinking as I was spinning, I have probably half of the fiber. Here, I'll show you. Because I separated it. And I was like, the Polypay, like I looked it up in the Fleece and Fiber source book. Polypay and Dorset are like pretty hard wearing fibers. So I then started, I laced the flyer and I started spinning just today for sock yarn.
Very
So
cool.
I think I'll use the second half of that as sock yarn. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Fun.
I have to make a project page for it still. So
I'm the worst at that with my spinning projects.
I try to keep it up because then when I knit with it, I can tell how much like yardage I've used.
Oh, I know. Well, actually, maybe I should search through Ravelry. I finished a boneyard shawl, which I showed, I believe, last month, not yesterday. And someone on Instagram asked how many yards I used, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. I threw out the ball man, and so I was like searching, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, I'm guessing, 500 yards, but
that's why I try to keep it up to date. But this fiber was never in Ravelry, so I have to add that too. So yeah,
you're better at that than I am.
I just like to know these things. So.
Oh, I do too. I just don't. I don't know. It gets away from me.
Yeah.
I'm
spinning it pretty fine right now. Like I said, I laced the flyer, so I'm getting about, and I'm planning on chain plying it as well because you just want. I don't know. I just feel better with a 3-ply.
Yeah.
Sock yarn. Right now it's between 40 and 36 reps per inch on my handy dandy guide thing. I don't know what they're called. I got this from Hip Strings. So yeah. So that's what it's at. So then when I apply it, it'll probably be
What is that?
12 to
I'll
14
say
drops.
12, 13, yeah.
So
I want to try what it's not the cable the shoot, what is it? Where you apply two and then
yeah,
apply those
great.
two together. Was it crepe yarn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
I
apply
tried it. I tried it once and I like way overspun it either in the singles or the ply or something, and it's all like horrible. Like maybe I should still knit it into socks and see how they wear. But I want to try it again because I did not master that.
Well, I tried crepe like as a practice and it was really bad. But then I spun my horn Dorset fiber from Fleece to Fiber Sourcebook.
Yeah.
I mean, Shave 'em to Save 'em. And I spun that crepe spun. I think it was the horn Dorset, one of them, or the Southdown, one of the two. I
Mm-hmm.
spun that because you spin two normally and ply them normally. And then you spin one the opposite and then you ply them the opposite.
I get so confused.
Yeah. It's a cabled yarn,
Right.
basically. But the crepe spun is because you ply like you S spin it 2 plies, and then you Z spin 1 ply, and then you Z ply the 2 S spuns together, and then you spin the plied yarn and the Z spun S plied. It's easier to do it than to say it.
So like the 3 strands of the yarn, there's 2 that are plied and one's a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it like wraps around it and kind of makes like like those towers where the stairs go around the top. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, I totally failed. But I do want to try again.
Yeah. So anyways, that's our spinning lesson for the day. And it wasn't a very good one. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Maybe when we spin it next time, we can like take a video and show you.
Yeah.
Okay. So weaving. Do you have any weaving?
Nope.
Okay. So I do. And also for my detention out, like I'm finishing all the things.
I think that's awesome. I'm very happy for you.
Finished this. Okay. Let me move
Scarf?
the right way. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see this scarf for Andy from the yarn he picked out at the Hook and Shuttle yarn store that we went to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just show you the fringe because I fringed it.
It's beautiful.
So the weft was one color and the warp was this blue. And I wove it all the way until I ran out of the weft yarn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and hold it up close so you can see the pattern.
It's really cool.
Twill. I'll try to hold it still so you guys can see it. It's a diamond twill, and it just really turned out nice. But it was hard. I don't know if you guys remember when I was doing it. It was hard for me to keep track.
Oh yeah.
My brain just wasn't like, I don't know, because it went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. So it was like crazy, and I had to like keep track of it and like make sure I was like weaving the right petals at the same, So, but I finished it and he's been using it. Actually, before the show, he ran out to the car and grabbed it for me so I could show it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is totally awesome because I was just going to show you guys a picture, and I am not good at taking pictures of weaving items.
Yeah.
Anyways, but that's all I have on weaving. I don't have anything on my loom. I actually have it folded and pushed to the side because I had a live sale this past weekend. So, last weekend. So I had moved everything out of the way. So that's the main reason why I finished it. Also for my 50%.
So that's funny.
Yeah, but that's about it on weaving.
Cool.
Do you have any binging that you've been doing?
I finished Call the Midwife.
Oh, cool.
Um,
I wonder if we're getting another season of that. We're on like 8 or 9.
yeah, I don't know. Are you caught up on it?
Yeah, like all through those Christmas ones.
So I realized that I hadn't seen the newest one. Like there was like episodes that I'd never seen before, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Um, so yeah, that was fun. And then I just started watching Alias,
Oh, cool.
which I forget why it popped up on Amazon Prime, and I was like, I haven't seen that in forever. And I had tried to rewatch it like a couple years ago. Jared, our brother, um, had the DVDs, and I was trying to watch them, and like they weren't working with our really old DVD player. Um, and so I got like halfway through a season, and then it was like being all wacky. So I never did. So then, anyways, here I am watching it again.
So back when
fun.
the pandemic happened, I started rewatching that with our DVDs, and we have a not old DVD player, and they still weren't. They would like skip some, and it was weird, and some of them would just not register. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? So luckily, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So I started watching some on there, but it was really frustrating. I don't know why the DVDs are doing that.
I don't know. It's like they're like, you wouldn't think they go out of, I don't know.
Like go bad?
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, but that's what it seems like. I don't know. It's really weird. Like I think he had 3 or 4 of the seasons, like seasons, and like I was like all excited to watch through them. I remember, and then it wouldn't, and I was all like irritated and blah blah blah.
Yeah, because I have them all too, and they weren't either.
Oh, and I didn't write this one down, but I watched the 2nd season of Sweet Magnolias.
Oh, I have to watch that.
There's a couple other things on Netflix I should go back and look that I've like watched. So the kids and I are watching. We didn't start the 2nd season of Raising Dion because it was we had watched the 1st season so long ago that like we kind of forgot all what happened. So it's basically Truben and I are watching through the 1st season first so that we can watch the 2nd season.
So I never watched that. Is that a good?
It's good. It's like family friendly. This like basically mom is dealing with her kid who's, I don't know, like 8 or 9, who has superpowers and like raising a kid who can do all these crazy things that they are discovering it for themselves.
That's crazy.
But it's pretty good.
So I have been binge watching Fringe.
That was such a good show. I remember.
I know, on HBO Max, and like some of the stuff we're watching, I don't even remember. Like I vaguely remember, but I don't. Like there was a couple of episodes I was like, I don't ever remember watching that before. And I'm kind of watching it with Bella, so I can't like straight binge it because she gets really into it and like keeps asking me questions, and I'm like, I'm not telling, or 2, I don't remember.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't remember. I just sort of remember the gist of it, but not even like.
Yeah. So it's so good. And I remember that it was so good. So I'm really enjoying that.
Is it real? I can't even remember. Is it like gory or anything? Like I'm trying to like find shows
like
that the girls would like. I think
they might like it. I mean, Matt likes it, but it's like weird and sciencey.
Sci-fi. Yeah, I don't know if they're. I don't know. I've like had to force them to watch a few things, and then it's so funny. So Leah had her friends over to watch Mean Girls.
Oh yeah.
Which like, she's like, I've never seen it before, and they all said I need to, and blah blah blah. And I was like, I could have told you that, but you don't listen to my suggestions.
Yeah.
Or like Clueless, or some of those older movies that are kind of classic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not classic, but from back in the day. Anyways, that has nothing to do with French, but
yeah. No, but I've been reading a lot still.
Okay.
I changed my Goodreads book amount from 50 last time we talked. I changed it from 50 to 100.
Now they're like 200.
I changed it to 300 because I'm at like 88 or something for the year so far.
That's funny. So. Can we just talk about how it's March already?
Like, I know. How crazy is that?
What the heck?
But it's nice because like all the birds, you can start seeing some of the spring birds coming back. and it's been like, so a couple of days ago it was freezing cold and icy and snowy, and then a day after that it was like in the 60s.
Oh, I don't think we had it that warm, but
So it's like it's so nice. And then today, the past couple of days, it's been in the 30s.
yeah.
So it's really
I am looking forward to spring for sure. I want all the ice to melt and like all the rock salt to go away because I've been taking Granger to the park, but not Abby because she doesn't get along with the other dogs. But I usually go on walks, but I don't want to go on walks with her because of the ice and the salt. So I'm like, I can't wait till all that's gone so I can get that up again. Plus, Granger has lost all her manners on the leash and is crap. So I'm gonna have to rework all of that. But yeah, so that's like I've been judging the coldness on like whether it's muddy at the park or not, or it's frozen mud, or anyways. Looking forward to spring, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we're basically on random randomness.
Yes. I didn't really write down anything. I've just been.
I didn't write anything down.
I'm like, we've been busy, but with like lame stuff that no one wants to hear about.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I thought about doing the March Meet the Maker thing on Instagram.
Okay.
But I just didn't. I've been sewing, and I had that Wafa show last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But I did a new thing where I took pictures and then made like a slideshow.
They were really cool.
Stories, which I saved them to the items I sell because I figured I took the pictures. If people want to buy them, they can still message me. So, yeah, so that turned out really nice. And I think I'm going to go through some of the other stuff that I don't have listed in my Etsy shop and do the same thing, like take pictures and then just do a slideshow on my stories, because I could do my stories on Instagram and then my stories on my Facebook page and just do it that way.
Yeah.
Because I am kind of over Etsy right now. They sent an email that they're raising their
I know.
vintage up even more, and it's kind of frustrating. I mean, I mainly get maybe one sale. I mean, I'm not super diligent about it, like, because I try to do the Wafa sales, like the live Facebook sales instead. So it's just I'm like trying to figure out where to go from here. Basically.
Oh, I hear you. I have Etsy, and I haven't updated it in a very long time, and I sell one thing once in a while, but like they gouge you and it's crazy, and I don't want to have to keep raising my prices just so I can. I don't know. So I think I might do what you're doing and start.
Yeah. So for a while I was okay with Etsy, like, because they advertise and all that stuff, but really they don't. So I'm like looking into maybe actually putting a shop portion on my website and then just doing the Facebook stuff again.
Yeah.
Not like a Facebook shop, but like just like
advertising that way.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm sure you guys care, but but yeah. Anyways, I think that's probably it. Like we're all just doing, stuff.
Yeah.
Our spring break is coming up.
Life is crazy. When is yours?
The end of March.
Okay, ours is
like
too.
The third week maybe of March.
Ours starts on Leah's birthday. Well, that weekend.
Yeah,
so
it's
18th, 19th or whatever.
Yeah. Same
cool.
here. So anyways. So that's our podcast. We will see you guys next month. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Find the button. Sorry, I like
It's okay.
Yeah.